Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, December 10th and 11th, 2016. Starting off with Saturday, we're going to have high pressure moving in here and just a few leftover snow showers early on and across the far northern tier. We had a few snow showers yesterday. Lake effect snow showers came through. High pressure is going to be moving through today, so whatever breezy conditions you had on Friday are going to be gone because we're going to have virtually, you see these isobars here, very, almost, they're pretty far apart here. So this is going to be very tranquil but cold Saturday. Saturday should be another day that's stuck in the 30s. For highs, it just won't feel quite as cold just because the wind's not going to be as brutal as it was on Friday. Moving ahead here, the interesting part is going to be on Sunday. We're going to have some clouds. They're going to increase. If it hasn't done so by the morning, it will do so on Sunday here. And you're going to have this system moving in from the west. Now, this is a look at the GFS. The GFS is probably the warmest solution of all of them. Okay, so at least when we did this video, it was. And there's some colder solutions that I think that we're going to end up seeing the colder solutions work out, but it's not a guarantee just yet. We did feel confident enough to send alerts, initial alerts to our My Pocket Meteorologist customers on Friday, and we'll have follow-ups on Saturday and Sunday as well as needed. And we do think we're going to need it because the GFS is saying that this is going to move in here to the system from the west, bring some light snow showers toward evening from west to east here. And you can see that here, just light stuff here, okay? And then we move ahead, and then it gets, for whatever reason, there seems to be a dry slot right up in here. So this is all dry air right in the middle here, so there's not really getting anything going here. That dry air, though, with no precipitation falling, allows it to warm up a little bit quicker. Okay, there's a high pressure over New England here. There's going to be, on the GFS anyway, is forced out very quickly to the east, where the other models keep it in place. So this is your cold air source. This is a very important key player. Matter of fact, I'm going to go over to another image here first so I can show you what we're looking at in the wide range. And here's our players in the field. Here's our system. Here's the overriding precipitation out ahead of it. Here's your high pressure. Now watch when we get this a little bit further here. We're going to get right to where I just was. Okay, on the other map. This is just a zoom out version of that. You have a very good setup here. You have high pressure, 1,032 millibars sitting right here. It's in a pretty good position. Okay, you have a not so strong low, 1,006 millibars. That's okay too. All right, but what this does is it forces this system out, this high pressure, off to the east very quickly. Well, this is your cold air source. So if this isn't here, you have nothing to lock in the cold here. As a matter of fact, it's going to start bringing winds in from a different direction if it's moving too far south like the NAM had. All right, so this will change us over to rain, and we do think it's going to happen regardless. Every model, we're not arguing against that point. We do think it does, at some point from south to north, change from snow to sleet, and then perhaps a little bit of freezing rain, but probably over to rain then at that point for everyone. So we're not arguing that point. We're arguing the duration that the GFS shows. As you go back to this previous image here, right here. The GFS doesn't show this hanging around for very long. It changes over to sleet and freezing rain. The snow, this is now early Monday morning. Still some snow going on up here in the Poconos, or for northern Poconos, but it's rain everywhere else at this point on the GFS. And that's a large part because this high pressure is now kicked out of here. And the system continues to go through the Great Lakes. So you get warm air advecting, changes over to rain for everybody during the course of the Monday morning, if you haven't already. And then it ends Monday afternoon. So this will be pulling away, and then we're going to be keeping a close eye to the system, though, because the GFS, again, does not have very high snow totals with this. Okay, it does have some, just from this light stuff coming in here. Not a lot, but some. But the idea here is that we think it's going to be colder, might have a little bit more precipitation to work with, and you can get a couple of inches of snow for mainly our central and northern areas. If I had to draw a line right now, I'd probably say anywhere probably north of there. Is looking at some kind of accumulating snow. South of there, still in question, probably mostly rain, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes in the coming days. And then we go a little bit further here past this system. We're going to get into one of those patterns. We're going to have be active every third day or so. So here's a look at Wednesday. Wednesday has another system coming in here that could provide some snow for the interior and rain further south and east. Well, this is not set in stone whatsoever, but it does have this system on several models here, and we're going to keep a close eye on this also. And then finally, we have a system toward the end of the week, actually toward the weekend. If we get to it here. Here's one system that misses, and here this is a Friday night, Saturday that misses. But then here's the other system coming in late in the week here, if I can get to it. Where is it? Right here. Okay, here's this late week system we have to keep an eye on here because there's another one that we might have the opportunity to see some snow with, and that's this one right here. So a couple different scenarios with this one. Again, you got some very, in this setup here, this is the one everybody's talking about, the 17th and 19th time frame. Very, very strong Arctic high pressure in place here. You're not going to have a system cut with that kind of high pressure in place. So it's a good setup, and then it gives you this overrunning snow increasing as you're heading toward the area, and that's going to be next weekend. We're going to deal with that. So that's 3 systems in the pipeline. Is basically what we're trying to show you. So even if this doesn't work out, and we get more of a GFS-like solution where this just changes it to rain, and people are like, "Oh no, see another storm. We were supposed to get snow and went to rain." Well, it could happen. We're just telling you that right now. It could happen. But we still think there's going to be enough here that we'll be able to at least do a snow map tonight for a first call, and if we need to change it for Sunday, do a final call. If not, we'll just carry the first call as the final on Sunday. All right, so but we'll see. This could be a little bit snowier solution, or it could be more of a rain one. But don't be discouraged if that happens, because we do have others in the pipeline to follow throughout the week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for the weekend, December 10th and 11th, 2016. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.